Scorpio, welcome to your love reading. I hope you all are doing supremely well. Thank you so much for the love and support. Tarot-esque has just crossed over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it's all thanks to you guys, especially my Scorpio viewers. Scorpio videos are my highest watch, so thank you so much for the love and support. It keeps me going. I wouldn't be here without all of you. Okay, so I want to tap in and see what's coming in for love for Scorpio. And I'm going to try and focus a lot more today on people who are manifesting somebody new into their love energies. Obviously, we'll see, if somebody from the past pops up. Like, I have certain cards associated with these decks that are like clue cards for me, where I know, okay, somebody from the past is trying to come in. So I will point that out. But I'll try and keep this reading kind of focused more around people who are manifesting just, new energy, a new person, new situation. So let's see for the sign of Scorpio, what's coming in for my Scorpios who are manifesting love. Okay, let's see. Okay, 8 of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, lots of air energy showing up pretty strong. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've got 5 of Wands. Ace of Swords. Okay, this is good, because I was just like, whoa, I'm not really loving these energies, Scorpio, I'll be honest, because especially with the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, I was like, wow, kind of sounds like somebody's conflicted, or there's some internal conflicts or self-limiting beliefs. You're up in your head about something. Basically, you get the drill, right, Scorpio? So I was freaking out a little bit over there, but then this Ace of Swords has given me hope. And obviously I'm exaggerating. There's nothing to freak out with the 8 of Swords and 5 of Wands. They're absolutely fine cards. We just have to kind of decode them in the context of what shows up next in the reading. I think there is what you can expect, okay, for my Scorpios who are manifesting love. What you can expect is communication, okay? I think that, and this is not a surprise to me. Sorry, there's just something on my tarot table here, which is annoying me. I have pretty bad OCD, so that kind of stuff gets to me. Okay, so I think a lot of Scorpios have been up in their head, kind of conflicted. Maybe you're trying to take a decision about a certain person who's already in your energy, and you're not sure whether you want to explore that or not. Or some of you have just, because we've been seeing this in the Scorpio energy, it's not been the nicest time when it comes to love energies for Scorpio. Let me just say it like it is. So I think some of you have just been like, oh my God, is it ever going to happen for me? Every time I come close to it, something goes wrong. Or every time I think this is my person, it doesn't work out. You guys have been in that energy. What you can look forward to is clarity, communication coming through. Now, this could be communication from somebody, or this could just mean like you realizing a certain insight or a certain truth that helps you move forward in love. Wow, the Page of Crystals wanted to show itself. So strong influence of communication in your reading today. I have a feeling for a lot of Scorpios, won't resonate with everyone, but I think for a lot of you, this is quite this is more to do with just having a conversation with your own self, like just getting clear with what is it that you want, what is it that you're manifesting. Sorry, I just had to fix my camera there for a second. So I think this is more about that. Like, this is very internal for some of you, that you need to get clear, which I think we've been seeing in the cards. But for some of you, it could literally mean that somebody comes in, has a chat with you, that opens up the possibility of love with that person. Show me some more on the Page of Swords, please. Okay, so that is basically the Devil card showing up. It's called Oppression in this deck. The 10 of Swords. Okay, so I said I will be true to my word, and I said if I see something from the past show up, I will call it out. This for me is one of those cards, because with this Devil energy and the 10 of Swords, I feel you might receive communication from somebody that you were involved with, that this connection was a bit toxic, or was very complicated, was confusing. Like, this energy didn't flow seamlessly is what I'm getting. Okay. Let me see. Show me some more. Now there's Serenity. Okay, so I think you're changing direction on this with the communication that comes through. Ultimately, Scorpio, you will feel at peace. That's what I'm guided to tell you. I'm just going to take one more because I really don't want to focus too much on energies of the past. But since it's shown up, I'll take one more. Queen of Wands. So there is attraction. There is a very strong connection between you and this person from the past. You might hear from this person. Okay, let's just leave it at that. And, it's up to you, Scorpio, then what you make of this situation. Nine of Wands. Yeah, so this is definitely a past situation that made you feel really hurt, wounded in love, tired, exhausted. Maybe it had the same impact on the other person as well. But I am seeing that you might receive some communication. Let's focus on new energy that's coming into Scorpio's love life in the near future, please. My spirit team, show me what will change from the Eight of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords transforming into? Nice. It's transforming into that offer of love right there, Page of Cups. So I have a feeling, Scorpio, just when you're about to give up, just when you're like, you know what, I've tried everything, I've manifested, I've gotten my energy cleaned out, I've, meditated, I've journaled, I've done everything possible. It's always, they say, right, just when you're about to give up is when the universe throws you a bone, and literally shows you that, yes, there is a larger force at play here. Look at that, Seven of Cups. I don't think you'll have a shortage of options, Scorpio. I have a feeling it's not just, I think one person will stand out, but you do have several opportunities. Look at that, your own energy showing up pretty strong. King of Cups might be attracting other water signs. I think because there's a lot of air energy when we opened up your reading, I think you're finally going to start to think more from your heart. As well, once again, the Aquarius energy, the Ten of Pentacles, Justice. Something is closing out for you and something is finding its destined kind of outcome. Yeah, I'm sorry if that sounds a bit like vague and all over the place, but that's what I'm hearing, that something eventually comes to its natural outcome. Like if something is supposed to end and something's supposed to ease out of your life, that'll happen. If something's supposed to start, that'll happen. Like I feel like destiny is going to take over and whatever is meant to be will be. Oh my God. Wow. Even after shuffling, I still have the Seven of Cups underneath. So options for sure. Let's look at the Five of Wands. Let's look at the Five of Wands. How will this transform? Five of Wands to, oh my God, King of Swords. Communication, logic, cognition. Nine of Cups. Okay, well, this is getting better and better, Scorpio. So chin up, soldier. You're getting there. You're getting there. So I'm also asking very intentional questions, right? Like, what is this going to transform into? Because honestly, on my channel, I really want to equip all my viewers with a sense of empowerment, a sense of like, yes, you should watch tarot. And yes, if you enjoy it as a tool, that's great. It gives you a good heads up of the energies that you can expect to find around you. But it should never become like the captain of your ship, or you shouldn't only take decisions basis what you watch on a tarot reading. Like you should obviously apply that. Firstly, these are general readings, so messages will apply differently to different situations. So firstly, you have to see how you connect with these messages. That in itself is an art. And the more intuitive you are, the more self-aware you are, you will make the connections easily. And then secondly, this is more about a heads up. Like never get scared of tarot. Never think like, oh my God, this is exactly what's going to happen. And on the flip side, when we are seeing positive energies, that's great. That's the universe telling you that the potential for this turning into something positive is great. But I do want to emphasize that a lot depends on the actions that you take as well. Like simply put, I mean, you can't just like sit back and just, like kind of wait for the universe to do everything for you, right? That doesn't work. That's just not how energy works. That's just not how spiritual tools work. This is more about raising self-awareness and then making use of these energies to get to the bestest possible outcome for yourself. So I hope that resonates and I hope that connects. But I'm going to take this Nine of Cups just because I feel like it needs to be shown. And Eight of Crystals, you need to, exactly, we're just talking about putting in the work, right? Like I think you will put in the work in the near future. You are attracting somebody into your energy. I think you could be attracting a water sign or an air sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something that's going to feel very fulfilling. Like this connection is going to feel very different from your past connections where you were left feeling confused, up in the air, not sure whether this is what you want or not want, whether the other person wants you or not. Like sometimes we find ourselves in those connections where we're like, wow, I really don't know where I stand. But like you obviously have your feelings invested. And that's when it starts to get scary. And that's when we start to get anxious because there's too much skin in the game now, right? Without having enough evidence. So one thing I will say is don't ignore the evidence though, Scorpio, okay? Positive and negative. So if you're attracting people into your life, that's great, but make sure that, these people are also bringing in what you are manifesting for your love life. If you're looking for something long-term, stable, then look for those signs. Is this person providing you that? Don't ignore the evidence and don't let your chemistry with someone or, the emotional highs in the first few dates, like overpower character is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because character and chemistry both are really important in a relationship. Let's just build on this. Let's see what's the Page of Cups. Very intrigued. I like the Page of Cups. It's always been one of my very endearing cards in the tarot because I see it as kind of like that innocent, not jaded view of the world. But one watch out on the Page of Cups is also that it's kind of like not a very wise sort of energy. It's more like, hey, pure emotion, pure love. But sometimes, especially for a water sign like Scorpio, we can get very swayed by this kind of energy. So that's why I'm saying, like, just make sure that you're looking at the evidence as well. What's the Page of Cups? What's the Page of Cups? Okay, Knight of Wands. So once again, another watch out. Somebody's coming in. Somebody's charging into your energy. It almost feels like someone can't wait any longer and they need to like come in and express their love for you, or they need to offer you this cup of love. Hierophant, somebody who wants something stable, something long-term. That is good. That is looking good. Again, the watch out on the Knight of Wands is a little bit, Page of Cups is very innocent. Like it's innocent, harmless kind of energy, but sometimes it can just be very overwhelming and take us into la la land. That's the Page of Cups. Knight of Wands are energies that come in very quick, but you always have to remind yourself that they can also exit that quick. So a Knight of Wands brings in like this, turbocharged energy within themselves and within people around them, but they tend to get bored easily. They tend to like change their mind about things. This is that typical, I kind of want to say it, but I also don't want to say it because, now love bombing is associated a lot with narcissistic behaviors. But this is the word that's coming to my mind that, it's amazing in the first few months. And then when you really have to put in the work and you really have to show up as a responsible partner, this person starts to back away. That's just a watch out. I'm not saying that it's going to happen with all of you. I'm just saying be careful. And I was guided to tell you, don't ignore the evidence, good and the bad. So firstly, if you need to look out for evidence, you first need to know what you're looking for, right? And that's why over the last few readings, I've been talking a lot about journaling, scripting, writing down what exactly you're manifesting, capitalizing on this Pluto in Aquarius energy. So I hope all of you are doing that. It'll really benefit you because once you know, like at least the traits, right? Like, okay, I want somebody who respects my career as much as he respects his, let's say. That's hypothetically one example. And then in comes this beautiful energy. It sweeps you off your feet and you're like, oh my God, I'm totally in the feels. And also because, for fixed signs, it doesn't happen that often because we typically like to resist change. So we remain in a state of stasis mostly when it comes to our emotional state. But when somebody does come in and shake this up, we get very overwhelmed and we are willing to then change our entire life to make this work. So be careful of that. Like check your traits list. So if this person who's coming in charming, coming in hot and heavy, but is all about, hey, you know what, like I'm at this point in my career and for that I can't really commit right now, or I need to like relocate to another city because my career is taking me there and I just need to do that. So then does that meet? Does that align with your list of traits that you're looking for in your next partner? If it doesn't, Scorpio, you have to be really cautious, because we are coming out of this space any which way of the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands. And the universe will always send you experiences that help you elevate your potential in this lifetime. So, sorry, I'm going to stop talking about this Knight of Wands now. But yeah, sorry, got carried away by that and felt very passionately about the Knight of Wands. But yeah, I guess that is the energy, right? All passion, but when it comes to stability and offering something that feels psychologically safe, I wouldn't put my money on the Knight of Wands. I'd put my money on the King of Swords. I would. Ooh, and look at that. Just when I said that, we have the Ace of Wands with the Sun. Okay then. Okay, Spirit team. Noted. Duly noted. Somebody is coming in 100% for you who's going to make you feel so happy, so like protected, like almost like this guy is hugging the sun, right? So somebody is also very brave, because like the sun is this burning mass, right? Like, would you actually hug it? So I know I'm getting very literal with the card, but that's the message that I'm getting right now, that somebody who can protect you from any harm or anything, and not obviously in that caveman sort of way that protect you from harm, but more like anything that comes your way. They will be a mature partner who can talk about stuff, who can reason it out with you, come to a rational conclusion that works for you and works for them. That's what I'm guided to tell you, because I was talking about the King of Swords when these two cards fell out. So I'm going to put them here, but we will go again on the King of Swords, Eight of Wands. Somebody is diving right into your energy, Scorpio. You better watch out. Just watch out for these pages and knights. We don't like pages and knights, especially for a fixed water sign like Scorpio. If I had to give you any blanket, overly generalized advice on dating, it's say no to pages and knights, say yes to the kings. Tarot is gender neutral, so it doesn't matter what gender you associate with and what gender you are attracted to. I simply mean the maturity of the energy. Go for energies that have seen the ups and downs of life and therefore can appreciate the ups and downs of life with you. They won't get freaked out the minute things get hard. Okay, show me more on the King of Swords. Who's coming in? The Knight. Okay. I want to go. So this is interesting, because look at that. They will be the sun to your darkness. Wow. Okay, sorry, that sounds really cheesy, but like that's what I'm getting, because you've been in this darkness, Scorpio, with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords, and this person comes in and almost feels like a warm embrace. This is the literal translation of this visual for me, a warm embrace. Ooh, and look at that. They light your fire. And we've got the Empress. Oh my God, it keeps getting better and better. You might end up having kids with this person. Ace of Cups. There are lots of aces. Like I said, with that Seven of Cups, I don't know where it's gone now. I think it was at the bottom of one of the decks. You've got options, okay? You've got new beginnings. You've got options. But there is one person, this King of Swords energy. Somebody who's very mature, very logical. You might either have a new beginning with somebody from the past. I don't want to go too much into that, but since we did see it, so just whatever, as a side note. Ten of Wands, look at that. King of Swords wants to show up again. Queen of Cups, they're going to make you feel very happy. They might have manifested this, or this is what you are manifesting. After your period of holding back, you will see victory. You trust your gut, Scorpio. I think I say that in every Scorpio reading, like every day. And I say that more as like just a reminder to my own self as well. I'm a Scorpio sun. And it's so easy to ignore that intuitive gift that we are born with. But honestly, it really like keeps us in check. So we need to start trusting our gut more. Okay. Let's see. What is your guidance for Scorpio? Because this is very important for me. I feel like getting advice from our spirit team. What do we need to be doing? What energy do you need us to embody at this time to manifest this brand new love connection in a solid, stable partnership? Basically everything that you're looking for. What energy does the universe need you to embody at this time to bring this person into your life? Yup, Ten of Wands. You need to drop the burdens of the past, Scorpio. You're at the end of a very difficult cycle. And I empathize with you. I mean, trust me, I felt this energy. I know this energy up close and personal. This Eight of Swords, this Five of Wands, this has got to end, and this is ending provided you let it end. So, it is honestly, it's almost on its way out. This is what they need you to embody. Close out this cycle, drop the burdens, drop the wands, Knight of Wands. And, I think so. I know I went on a rant a little while ago on the Knight of Wands, but the universe actually wants you to embody this kind of energy. Like the Knight of Wands is very energetic, very enthusiastic. Like he goes for things, when he finds that glimmer of hope somewhere, he just goes for it. So I think they're also saying that don't hold yourself back when you start to see these new energies show up. Obviously, check the evidence, have your desired trait list handy, and make sure, like, you're keeping your eyes and ears open. But at the same time, there is somebody who is going to meet all your criteria, or at least most of your criteria. So just like approach that with enthusiasm. Drop this, cycle of feeling burdened by love, and start to open up to passion, enthusiasm, energy, like, just feeling positive. One more, the Queen of Swords. And this, I think, a Queen of Swords, this queen has been showing up consistently in our readings because she's always reminding us to remain super clear, super articulate about our expectations in love. What kind of person will we give energy to? What kind of person will we not allow into our energy space? So this is very important. So the 3 things the universe needs from you right now to manifest a brand new beginning or a brand new love connection is close out this difficult cycle. Even if you have to kind of fake it till you make it and just start to do things that fuel your energy. Everybody has activities, things, interests that fuel us, right? Just dip into that energy of doing more things that you love. And that'll obviously raise your vibration at an overall level. And when this new person starts to come in, just stay clear, okay? Be very clear as to whether, because you also have knights and pages and all that, or it just could mean that some knight type of person wants to apologize to you for maybe something that happened in the past. Could be, but I am more interested in this amazing, mature energy of the Sun, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords. So to rein that energy in, you need to be very clear of your criteria and not mistakenly repeat the cycles that have already, kind of overstayed in your life. Okay, so let's get you some messages from the angels, please. What do you want Scorpio to see when it comes to incoming love? Romance. Okay, so definitely romance is in the air. It's coming, Scorpio. You wait and watch, it's coming. Helpful people. You might meet someone through friends or through a network or something of that sort is also what I'm seeing. And wow, literally the whole deck wants to come out. So, okay, give me one more. And the situation will improve. Exactly. So once you drop the burdens of the past, your love life will improve, the situation will improve. You'll have more fun. I think you're basically going to start a chapter in your love life that feels more lighthearted, fun, flirty. I think it's been a while since Scorpio was in that energy. What do you say? I think it's time for us to embrace it. Okay, last 3 messages for Scorpio before we close out your reading. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So some of you, this 10 of Wands might actually have to do with family issues, something to do with your children or your parents, or if you're a caregiver, I think that has been impacting you. So I think this difficult cycle might be coming to a close. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This card has literally, I kid you not, it pretty much shows up in every read. And I read for Scorpio every day. And I have a feeling this is for those people who are already in a no contact or separation kind of situation. And I think you will definitely hear from this person. This energy has been picking up momentum. Chemistry. There's a strong, that's funny, I almost said children, even though the card says chemistry. So I think there's something to do with children for some of you watching. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yep, this is that Ace of Wands, that Ace of Cups kind of energy. And we've got let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. So this 10 of Wands, The universe wants you to drop it, and they will, it's almost like they're telling me, we will take care of Scorpio, don't you worry. Like the minute you release these burdens of the past, in comes that enthusiasm, that soul stirring passion once again. Because ultimately, Scorpio, remember that you are a fixed water sign. Your natural default state is emotion, is to feel out a lot of energies, right? Like for somebody who's an air sign, their tendency is to more think through the energies, or like fire signs, more passion and like think more at a soul kind of level. You are a water sign, so your default is to feel out energies. So this will help you once you get that burst of enthusiasm, once you start refueling yourself with the things that you love to do. I think this whole energy will shift. But just again, just remember what your criteria is, what you're looking for, so that you don't end up repeating cycles that you've already been through in the past. So that's what I have for you, dear Scorpios. If this video resonated, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.